Put it down. I told you many times to put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Go to jail. I'm not going to jail for animal. No, sir.
When the law reaches its most extreme, even the most minor actions can lead to arrest. Here are 5 astonishing cases where individuals found themselves handcuffed for seemingly trivial reasons, such as picking up trash, eating a sandwich, wearing a helmet in public, having his son's ear pierced, and simply crossing a road. The man seen entering this store with his motorcycle overall and his helmet on is Christopher Pfandler. He was arrested on August 6, 2019 in a Walmart store in Sahuarita, Arizona. The CCTV footage from the Walmart store shows Christopher buying things from the mall with his complete overall and full-face helmet on. The footage showed him being stopped and talked to twice by the manager, but it appeared Christopher didn't either see the manager or he ignored him intentionally. The cops were called by the manager and they arrived at the scene not long after.
Hey, bud, you got some ID on you? Hey.
Hey!
You have some ID on you? Hold on, man. What's up? You have some ID on you? Yeah. No problem? Yeah, management's been asking you to take your helmet off while you're walking around in the store and you're just ignoring them. What are you talking about, man? You think I'm talking just to
Dude, do me a favor, take your helmet off. You're not going to speak with us with your helmet on.
Okay. Let's take your helmet off. Oh. Yeah, music playing.
Sorry?
Oh, man. I have music playing, so if someone's trying to talk to me, I probably can't hear them.
Christopher explained he couldn't hear the manager when he spoke to him earlier because he had a Bluetooth device playing music inside of his helmet. The conversation, however, started to get heated when the manager began to interrupt.
So did you see the manager basically walk up right to your face and ask you to take off your helmet? How'd you not see that?
I saw him talking, but he's got a headset on.
I'm standing right next to you. Right next to you. I came up and I said, sir,
I thought you were going this way. I didn't hear you.
I said, stop. I followed you halfway throughout. So that we're upset and concerned because you're walking around with a backpack, with a helmet. Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, but I made a purchase.
I'm concerned about the safety of my associates.
Stop him now, okay?
Christopher was sticking to his story that he had music playing through his helmet and he didn't notice the manager. But the manager wasn't buying this story. The situation even took a far worse turn when one of the officers did something unexpected.
You're an argumentative person, and I am not the person you want to argue with. You need to take
Go
this
ahead.
hand and you need to go like this and pull your head out of your ass, okay? Because you're walking around in a store hiding your face. There's shooters that go on all over the place. This man comes up to you and you want to play. You got a little Senna headpiece going on that you can't stop. You need to listen to learn, not listen to reply. You need to turn that little switch off in your brain that you want to run your mouth and argue every time somebody tells you something. Because this is disturbing the peace. You can go to jail and not go to work. So what's the choice you're going to make, hardhead? You're going to quit walking around businesses with a helmet on, scaring the hell out of people to where you got massive cops all over the place, rifles outside waiting for a shooter to come out? Laugh. Yeah. But that's where we're at. So pull your head out of your ass and quit arguing every time somebody tells you something. I'm telling you, look at what you're doing. You keep wanting to argue with me. I'm not the guy you want to argue with. Wasn't trying to argue. I'm just
That's
trying
why
to
you
state
keep
my
talking.
point.
Stop talking.
Okay, fine. Cool.
His anger could be justified given that there was a mass shooting that happened in another Walmart store at El Paso 3 days earlier, in which 23 people were killed. But we will all agree that that wasn't enough reason to talk to Christopher in that manner. The situation would even get more messy when the manager makes a request.
You want to trespass?
Yeah, I do want to trespass. I don't want back.
Okay, so officially being trespassed from the store, don't come back to Walmart. Come back to Walmart, manager, anyone sees you, you get arrested for that.
The cops collected more information from Christopher and asked him several other questions. But at this point, Christopher did something that made things worse for him.
It's kind of like common sense. I mean, like I said, he rides, I ride. I always take my helmet off. I mean, does it really save you that much time? Today it didn't.
Are you on medication?
How old are you?
Mental health issues or anything?
How old are you? Tell me how old you are. Tell me how old you are. Okay, you're acting like a little child.
Christopher had already stopped responding to the cops' questions, and he kept mute. The police officers were visibly irritated by this, and their next course of action would make you wonder why the cops had to take things that far.
At least 5, 6 times. Just like he's ignoring you. I walk half the store with him, following him right to his side to ask him. After I told him many times that officers were coming out, and he just kept walking.
I'm thinking about it, especially the way he's acting. He asked him 5, 6 times to leave, holding around the store.
I would say so. I'd say we lift the threshold. Why not?
So,
Especially the current behavior.
You asked him about all the leaves the store?
5 or 6 times. Walk right next to him, just like we're walking right now.
You're under arrest for trespassing. You were told to leave the store, and you didn't want to cooperate.
You want me to take my jacket off?
Nope, I want you to leave your jacket on.
Turn around, please.
wait, which way am I turning, man?
This way. Oh, there you go.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney prior to question. If you cannot afford one will be appointed for you. Do you understand those rights?
With the testimony of the manager, they arrested Christopher for trespassing. The manager said he asked Christopher to leave the store 5 to 6 times. The CCTV footage we saw earlier showed the manager only met and asked him twice, and it wasn't even certain Christopher could hear him. In the United States, in order to be arrested for trespassing, the subject must have been given prior notice not to enter that property, and he must be given a chance to leave. If he was not aware he was trespassing, and we all can agree that didn't happen here.
Can't think of anything else, right?
Not that,
Right,
can't
so
get it.
his info, I'll drop his 27 in the call.
So real quick, I don't know if he explained to you or anything, but you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, okay? It's gonna be a class 1 misdemeanor, okay? You'll probably see a judge, the nighttime judge, so forth, and it'll probably be released. Alright? You have any questions on that? Okay.
After he was arrested and taken in the vehicle, the policemen can be seen muting their mic for about 13 minutes while having a conversation. Probably realizing how baseless the arrest was, they went back and told Christopher he was being arrested for disorderly conduct. The charges were later dropped, and Christopher sued the town of Sahuarita, the police department, and the cops involved. However, the case was dismissed by the judge, but he filed for an appeal and the case is still in court. You might find Christopher's arrest baffling, but wait until you hear about Sherlin's case.
What are y'all doing?
The man being manhandled by the cops here is 45-year-old Jeremy Sherland, and you wouldn't believe what he got arrested for.
What? What are y'all doing?
Wait a second. Why are you in my house? Why are y'all in my house? Why are you in my house? Guys, I'm asking a question. Why are you
For what?
You're body piercing, okay?
In your home.
He was not unlawful.
Body art without a license.
Guys, chill.
Body art without a license.
What is really going on here?
Sherland was arrested for piercing his son's ear without a license, which sounds absurd. The police were called following a report after Sherland's son told his classmates that his father had pierced his left ear. However, the police's action appears more questionable after watching this clip.
This is ridiculous. Piercing his son's ear without a license. Takes 3 cops, 4 cops, coming into my house without permission. No permission. They busted in my front door. He got a pierced ear by his dad. These cops busted in my door. Busted in the front door.
I wanted my ears
Put
pierced.
cuffs on this boy for nothing.
Even the boy himself admitted that he wanted his ear pierced, which makes us question why the police arrested his father. Sherland spent 2 nights in the Washington County Jail. He was later released from there on April 22 on a $1,500 bond, according to jail records. Sherland's actions might seem too minor for an arrest, But what if I told you that everyday activities we consider utterly normal could land you behind bars?
Put it down. I
I'm
told you
picking
many
up
times to
trash,
put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
This is Zaid Atkinson, a student of Napora University in Colorado. This whole altercation began when a Boulder police officer, John Smiley, tried to detain Atkinson for picking trash outside of his home on the 1st of March 2019.
I couldn't help but notice you just sitting on the patio out there.
What's that?
I couldn't help but notice you sitting on the patio behind this building.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's signs for no trespassing, private
live
property,
here.
that kind of thing. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing, if you lived here or you worked here.
Yeah,
It looks like you're working, doing
I
something,
live here
picking stuff
and
up.
I work here.
Okay, gotcha. What's the actual address then?
3333 Arapahoe.
Okay, what unit are you in?
I don't think I have to actually tell you that.
Well, I'm just checking to make sure that you have a right to be here, that's
Well,
all.
I just told you I lived here.
Okay.
And I told you that I'm working as well.
Okay.
Shouldn't that be enough for you?
Well, I gotta verify it, just so I know that you
Why
do
is-
in fact live here.
Kidding me? What do you need from me?
If you have an ID with your address on it, that'd be great.
Fucking unbelievable, man.
Well, we've had some stuff going on in this area. I'm just
I
doing
know.
my job, just making sure you belong here, and if you do, then great, and I'll be on my way. Okay.
Atkinson was quite respectful answering the officer's questions until
Do you have anything with your address on it?
Yo, look, man. Here,
Hey,
follow,
hang on,
why
hang
don't you follow
Just
me
relax.
and I'll just fucking beep the building, dude.
Wait, just chill out, man.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
I'm just asking you if you have something with your address on it, then that would help me.
No, I don't. How am I
Okay.
supposed to have something with my address
Well,
on
a
it?
lot of people have a
They
driver's
just carry
license.
they just carry something with their address on it.
Yeah, an ID.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Atkinson began to suspect there might be bias to the police officer's approach and questioning, and was visibly angry. Then, what he did next infuriated the officer.
Mr. Atkinson, right now you're obstructing a police officer, which is a jailable offense. I'm asking you one more time to sit down.
I'm not doing anything wrong, and you're not gonna arrest me. You're not gonna do anything because I live here, and I didn't do anything wrong.
Last chance, sir.
Well, what?
Have a seat.
Well, what? Well, what?
Sit
You're
down.
gonna arrest a
Right now I'm
person? You're
detaining
gonna
you
arrest
and
someone?
investigating you
You're
for a
gonna arrest-
trespass.
I fucking live here, dumbass.
Sit down.
The cop, not happy Atkinson wasn't obeying his instructions and kept on picking up the trash, called for backup and started threatening to use his taser gun on Atkinson. The altercation continued and didn't even stop.
Sit down, sir.
Why don't you use your brain?
I asked you several times.
Use your intelligence. Are you gonna kill me? Are
Several
you gonna
times
kill me?
I've
Your
asked
hand
you.
is on your weapon. I
Yes,
feel
it is.
threatened. That's
I
a
feel
fucking
threatened
gun.
because you're not
That's a
putting that
gun.
down. Yes, it is.
I'm picking up trash.
Put it down. I
I'm
told you
picking
many
up
times to
trash,
put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Sir, put it down.
And you're holding a gun. How do you feel?
Put it down,
How do you
sir.
feel, officer?
Soon, the other police officers arrived at the scene. Not just a few, but with a total of 8 officers showing up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 officers of the law with guns drawn. With guns drawn on my property. I'm picking up trash for my job.
More frustratingly, a police officer could be seen going into the building. Soon after, the same officer came out of the building and revealed something.
Hey, Zane. What? Okay, these nice people here told me that you are a resident.
Oh, wow.
So, Zane,
What a fucking
that's what we were
surprise.
trying to find out, okay?
What a fucking surprise.
With Atkinson now confirmed a resident and the cops now being the trespassers, the lieutenant goes ahead to talk with the cop who made the call, and his description of the event would leave you in disbelief.
I saw him sitting here. Thought maybe he wasn't really doing anything. He's kind of milling about, then he'd come back down, sit, milling about, come back down and sit. And then when I came into the alley, he stood up and I saw that he had that metal thing. And it looked like he was kind of banging it, like against the. So I wasn't sure if he was like trying to damage something, or. And then I addressed him, and then he proceeded to walk around here, and I saw it was like a device for picking up trash, and he was picking up trash, and he starts walking away, picks up the
that metal object and the bucket and walks away from me, I just follow him at a distance until cover gets here.
Okay.
You didn't show me a badge.
So we confirmed that he lives here, right?
How the fuck am I?
No.
Well, he just did.
Okay.
Parker just did. He confirmed that he lives here, right?
According to him, he lives here. He just provided a unit number finally. I don't have a date of birth. I don't know who he is.
Okay. All right. So let's. You got his information in terms of his name and all that?
I just have his name.
Okay. Then give him his
You're a
ID
fucking
back, and then we're out of
jackass.
here. Yeah, because we
You're a
already confirmed he's there, and this
jackass. You got the
gentleman here
wrong
just said,
person.
yeah, he works here and lives here. So.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 I think he just.
Knowing he was in the wrong, the police officer mutes his body cam recording immediately. Atkinson's ID is returned to him and the cops leave. But that wouldn't be the end of the issue. The city of Boulder would later launch an investigation into the matter. In May 2019, Officer Smealy was found in violation of departmental policies. He, however, resigned before the investigation was even completed, and Zaid Atkinson was offered a settlement of $125,000 by the city of Boulder. Atkinson's arrest for merely picking up trash is shocking, but in the next case, someone faced handcuffs simply for eating.
Go to jail. I'm not going to jail for eating a sandwich. No, for resisting arrest.
This is Steve Foster. He was being detained by the cops for eating a sandwich at the Bay Area Rapid Transit, BART.
You single me out out of all these people. You're eating. Bro, so what? It's against the law to jail. I'm not going to jail for eating a sandwich. No, for resisting arrest. I'm not resisting arrest. You are resisting. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not detained though. Okay. I don't feel detained. I feel harassed. I feel harassed. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I feel like you're being harassed too over eating a sandwich. I just saw 3 people walk up with coffees in their hands, but that's okay.
Yeah, we got a guy Bro, bring him up here then.
Stop.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna continue my sandwich, bro. I do this every morning. Every morning, bro. Let my bag go.
Yeah, why is there a store downstairs selling food if we're not allowed to eat up here?
Why is there a store downstairs?
And does it not say on, there's no signs here that mark that we can't eat on the platform? Where is there a sign up here that says we can't eat on the platform?
The argument lingered for a while, with the cop refusing to let go of the backpack. When backup policemen arrived at the scene, they weren't as lenient with Foster.
All right, I need to go and turn around. No, I'll turn around now. I've done nothing wrong. Turn around, man.
Stop, just listen. Just listen. Just listen.
Ain't nobody resisting. Ain't nobody resisting.
Just listen.
You see this? Nobody resisting.
You didn't even do anything. You got 4 cops for eating a sandwich. He was just eating a sandwich. That's all he did was eat a sandwich.
Stop resisting, okay? Ain't nobody resisting.
Stop.
Nobody resisting.
He was taken in handcuffs to another section of the subway, where the cops tried spinning the narrative. But his friend, recording the whole thing, didn't let that narrative fly.
I wanted to talk to your supervisor. For what? What's the disturbance for? I've been thinking it was a disturbance for. I got on car. I jumped out of Uber.
You haven't really given us a chance. There was a report somebody mentioned in your description on the platform.
No.
You're changing it. That's not what he stopped him for.
Stay out of it, please.
That's not what you said you stopped him because there was a description of what?
What's the description? What was the description? What was the disturbance?
The friend recording the whole incident asks the cop for further clarification about why her friend was even stopped in the first place. The cop then explained, but as usual, there were discrepancies in this story.
I called here for a woman that was possibly intoxicated.
Okay.
That's who I was looking for on the platform.
Okay. So why did you go up to him?
I was walking the platform. I'd already walked down that end. I was walking back to this end.
So you decided to forget about the that's drunk and you wanted to with him for eating a sandwich?
Is that what I said?
Well, that's why you messed with him, right? Because he was eating a sandwich. So then what happened to that's drunk? Where's she at?
I didn't find anybody that was drunk.
So you decided to just turn and like focus on the black guy eating a sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was directly in front of me. And I simply asked him, hey, there's no eating on BART.
We're not on BART, we're on the platform. Are there signs that say that we can't eat on the platform?
Yeah, they're right in front of the station.
In front of the station where we're selling food at the bottom of the station?
No, in the paid area of the BART.
There's signs that say that we can't eat on BART.
That's correct.
On BART, not on the platform.
Anywhere in the paid area of BART.
Okay.
Once you process your ticket through the fare gates,
all right.
you're
So
in
what's
the paid
gonna
area
happen?
of BART.
So what's gonna happen? So what's gonna happen?
Well, it depends on Mr. Foster. If Mr. Foster wants to cooperate, he'll get a citation and be on his way. If he doesn't want to cooperate, he's going to go to jail today.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Can I talk to him? Can I talk to him?
Give me 1 second here.
The cop basically left the drunk person he was looking for and arrested a man for eating a sandwich. Later, BART General Manager Bob Powers issued a statement in which he said he was disappointed how the situation unfolded and apologized to Foster, riders, and employees. Foster was released, and he said, "I hope they start focusing on stuff that actually matters, like people shooting up dope, hopping the BART, people being stabbed." Steve was arrested for just eating. But the next case, surprisingly, might make you feel even more sympathetic.
Put your hands behind your back. If you don't listen.
This man right here is Eddie Love, a homeless man who, on February 18th, 2021, was spotted crossing the busy Peachtree Road in Brookhaven.
If you have another available unit, I'm in front of McDonald's. I have a black male with a large shopping cart, appears to be homeless. Green and blue jacket. You didn't hear me? You can't cross right there. Come over here and let me talk to you for a moment. I'm Officer Jones. You got a mask? Put your mask on. It's dangerous. I don't want you to get run over.
Man, the crossroad get run over. They don't be working either.
Okay, I'm Officer Jones. Right? But but if somebody hits you, we gonna chase them down. But if you're in the middle, there's no cross safety guard for you.
There don't supposed to be that many cars at all. For I almost killed my father over driving some bullshit like this. So I don't got patience.
You got your
I ain't told enough people cars for real. I take stuff from people too. They do too. They slimy or whatever.
Okay.
I just ain't got no patience. I probably got an expired one for real.
It's quite obvious that Eddie wasn't really understanding the police officer, and he kept rambling about things unrelated to the whole situation, indicating that he has a mental health issue. Then things started to get a little heated.
I don't need no more problems with you. You're gonna make me fight somebody over this shit.
What you, no, don't walk, you leaving your blanket. Why are you leaving your stuff?
With him for real. You watching me way too hard and I'll be way faster than my thing. Beat your ass right now, boy.
Just stand by. Stand by 1 second. Stand by. I'm finna check him real quick. He gave me his name in DOB. But they let them get on Marta with a doggone shopping cart?
Why is he leaving right now?
Eddie decided he was done talking to the officer. But at this point, backup had already arrived, and the new police officer on scene was quite stunned as to why Eddie just decided to leave, disregarding several calls for him to stop. He catches up with Eddie at a store. It was at this point things started to take a turn for the worse.
Hey, sir, come on back out for a minute. Let us talk to you.
No, I ain't talking to you for shit, boy. We can fight, nigga.
I don't think you want to do that, boss man. That's the wrong answer.
No, you got that bitch.
Come here. Come here.
No, I ain't talking for shit.
You're gonna get tased, man.
You ain't too. Don't put your hands on me. That's what I'm saying.
Come here.
You got all my information.
You're being warned.
I'm finna talk to him.
130 check on. Give us a 10-3.
I'm finna go.
No, you're not. Stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop.
Whatever you were saying.
You better stop and listen. Because you taking this to a whole nother level.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got no problem, but I was finna be out the way. That's what I'm saying. One of my brothers, they don't say nothing to me. Everything be good.
You gonna arrest him?
Straighten this out. I'm trying to go by my way.
Well, he's past that. Come here. Stop.
If it was like that, I would go. Hold on. He asked me to come over here. I'm fixing to go.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
I'm fixing to go. Let me see something. My name is Eddie Love. It ain't hard to catch me, because if I was gone, you catch me.
If you don't stop, you're gonna get tased.
With the situation this heated already, and the police officer threatening to use the taser gun, it took the intervention of another police officer at the scene to calm Eddie and de-escalate the situation.
Go by my way. Yes, sir.
Don't walk away.
Yes, sir.
If you walk away, you got to take.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get. I don't know no better, because I don't know no better.
Okay. He's good.
Why you keep on going?
He just was walking off when I'm trying to.
Okay. My father, I ain't got good sense, because my father like to fight.
And you cannot cross in the middle.
Yes, ma'am. I'll try to do better.
I explained that.
Hey, you understand? You can't walk in the street, right?
Yes, sir. I understand.
You got to be at the crosswalk.
You can't walk away. You got to talk to us, okay?
Yes, sir. I understand. I'll go to law school and be one of y'all for it. I try to keep it.
We don't want
y'all
you to
supposed to be my friends, so I don't like the situation to get out of hand.
Okay. But you just gotta work with us.
Yes, of course, of course. I'm trying
Don't
to do
threaten
what
to
I
fight
can.
anybody, okay?
Okay, well, never.
Okay.
Because that's why I go so fast. Because that's probably cause less trouble.
You can release the channel.
All right, man. You take care.
The whole situation would appear resolved with Eddie given permission to leave. However, it wouldn't end here, as the police officer who felt disrespected earlier would later proceed to track down Eddie. And what happened next was unexpected, to say the least.
4111, signal 89.
Come on here and sit down. Come on here and sit down.
I ain't got to listen to you say for nothing.
You do.
Bro. I don't know what the problem is.
You do. Come on here. Sit down.
Ain't no problem.
Earlier, I told you, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What happened?
You're going to get tased if you don't put your hands behind your back.
You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
If you don't listen,
I'll go
that's
on
your
my
last
way.
opportunity. If you don't put your hands on your back, you're going to get tased. Fuck it.
Taser. Hit it.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying.
Get on the ground.
On the ground.
Get on the ground.
Okay. On the ground. Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Drive stunning if you have to, because I can't get his other hand.
Okay.
Put your hand behind your back.
Okay, sir.
While he was being searched and manhandled by the cops, we would further understand the motive of the officer for this unexpected arrest.
I guess next time you tell me you're going to have to fight me, you'll have to think twice about that, if that's a good idea or not.
I understand that, but I might get better at it. I wouldn't be around you playing with you like I'm saying fighting words to you on purpose.
You're going to have to fight me.
I wouldn't. Fight means go. Go fast. Don't come around here no more. I'm gonna do something to you when I see you. Don't come. That means just stay free as a bird.
All you had to do was talk to that officer for 2 minutes and not square up on me and tell me you're going to fight. I'm going to fight you.
The first bad fight I got.
It was apparent the cop wasn't so pleased with being disrespected by Eddie earlier, so he brought several other cops to get Eddie arrested and teach him a lesson. Eddie was eventually charged with obstruction of law enforcement officers and disorderly conduct. From these cases, it's truly unbelievable how the cops can escalate minor and seemingly unreasonable errors into significant offenses. If you liked this video, watch this one.